and I can't risk my life no more than what I already do. I own a motorcycle. That's every time you make it home on your motorcycle, you're cheating death. Alright family, so let's talk about the ST2 Systems, the engine brake module. I purchased it, I was excited, but woo! This is going to be great, especially for group rides. You know, I ride with DFW red line riders from time to time, and of course, had a few hiccups with this thing, and I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion. So, install was technically easy enough, but first problem is they use these old school clips, which I end up having to not use because one of them severed my wire on my brakes, which caused my fuse to blow for my dash, my headlights, and my tail light. Not the brake light. I can still use the brakes, but I didn't have any tail, headlights, or dash. It was all black, and I was terrified because I was like, I got a first service. Like, what the hell? And I look at my wires, like, you can see in the picture, it's severed. These clips are too archaic, man. They're just too archaic. They need better connectivity. That's why I got the posi taps, as you can see right here, and I ordered those and I use those. And then finally, boom, it's working. I got it. At least it's working in the hang. And then I went to go test it after I mounted it, and my brake light just stuck on. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, you know what? It's my fault. This probably needs to be on a flat. It needs to be flat. So when you move it, the accelerometer or whatever that is has even, you know, level ground or is level in the device where it can move back and forward as it needs to. You know, you engine brake and boom, you're good to go. Accelerate and you're good to go. So I made it flat, as you see the picture. And still the same thing, it just stuck on. I'm like, what the hell? So this time I almost pointed up like a morning wood, pause. And that doesn't work that great. Like when I hit bumps, it would flicker. And it would come on, but it wasn't coming on like it's supposed to. Like, oh, is it that? I knew it was coming, I should move over. And I'm like, what the hell, man? What's going on here? So, I'm like, but it, it's getting real thick. I don't like this. And that's all we're looking for. We move, fellas. That Range Rover ate my ass up if I would have moved over. But first came out and when this company was established, like maybe it's just old school car. company, they have been modernized, because when I use the instructions, it says, hey, these are the wires, but colors may vary, consult your manual. Most people don't have a manual like that. These newer manuals don't typically have electrical diagrams. So me being an engineer, pulled out the voltmeter, or the multimeter rather, and I was able to find out power, signal to ground. I'm like, cool, you know, we're gonna do that. So, you know, me having that knowledge made it okay. But if someone doesn't have that knowledge, they don't know what they're doing, you know, that's a setback, that sucks. So I don't know what's going on, but I sent an email and I requested my money back. I said, I want my money back. It's got a 60-day money back guarantee. That's what's put on there. Woo! And I'm like, AJ, I remember AJL, but real quick side note, I remember when he was only based out of at the Hilton. Man, they moved up. This has been like 2 years, literally 2 years since I used to valet the Hilton. Anyway, my recommendation is don't buy this product. I've seen the videos, the guys had it and they use it, and it works. I don't want to sound hyperbolic. However, I don't think we get the same product they get in the EU. It ships out of Slovenia. It shipped on Slovenia Airways. So it was Slovenia. That's what's on there. I'll put a picture up here. You guys can see it. No, I'm not capping. But this is supposed to be a rider aid, supposed to be safety and stuff like that. You've been promoting the same commercials for the last 3-4 years, and I get it in the hand, and it's garbage. The only way it works is by doing it physically by hand. I just like the little acceleration, man. Fourth gear pull. And so I'm like, oh, I'm glad I slowed down. Ooh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Yo. Ooh. Every time people go home, baby. Every time we go home, baby. So, don't buy this product. It doesn't work as advertised. It's not refined. It should have been. I don't know where they established this company. I've seen the commercials for years now, you know. So they should have been around long enough to, you know, update their processes, the tech on it, especially for these newer bikes, where it's ride by wire and not ride by throttle, you know, cable. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Somebody might have better experience. That's cool for you. Me, this experience was trash, and I can't risk my life no more than what I already do. I own a motorcycle. That's every time you make it home on your motorcycle, you're cheating death. You're cheating death. You're overly exposed. The machine that's on you can crush you. The machines around you can crush you. And it's upon you to be mentally sound and focused while having fun at the same time to make it home. See, like, no signal. If they would, I see them slowing down, but no signal. So, those are my thoughts on the ST2 Systems engine brake module. I'm not even gonna bother with the. I'm not even gonna bother with the single module. I'm unimpressed with this one. Like this one's supposed to help keep a rider safe, and its ability to work correctly could be an additional factor that it's a factor of life and death. Like, I've been riding a while. I got used to this power. The torque would be mad. That product is a product that is supposed to help mitigate getting rear-ended. But as it stands right now, I think it's more of a liability than it is an asset. Say swing you money somewhere else, more MSF training courses, more riding courses, go practice your slow riding, your slow maneuvers. So when you're going fast, or you go to speed limit, you're good to go, and you don't tense up and freeze up. You think clearly. That's all I gotta say. All right. Woo.